Hello and welcome to another Birmingham City live stream. We're going to try and get a few more people in here, but for now, let's just get the chat going. We'll try and get a Bristol City fan in at half time. We've got Halalovic on the bench, who I'm looking forward to seeing today, to be honest. But Blues playing in their third choice green kit, which is a bit of a weird one. We've kicked off just this second, and I'm not sure if someone's got an injury. We're going to have to see about that.
Clip there on the ankle of George Friend.
George Friend there. So, yeah, we've gone for Terrell and Kiftembeld in the starting lineup today, which is a major throwback to the early days, to the Rowett days. I feel like I've gone back in a time machine, but here we are. Blues have got a free kick that you can whip in. We'll get a little bit of a whip in here. Jeremy Bella. Go on, son. Get your nuts on it. Back across. It's a foul. Okay, James, how are you doing? Attacking formation. Yes, that's what we like to see. Have they gone for four at the back today? Let's have a little look. William Heatley has sent in his what he's doing at the minute, getting his schoolwork done. Hope for a Blues win. That's good to see. Hope all is well with you, William. So, I mean, it was terrible, the last game, wasn't it? Let's face it. The last game was a disaster. We went 1-0 up and then we just did a Wickham. We did the same thing. We just absolutely bottled it. Praying for a win today. Let's drop the tweet. Everybody, if you can go and retweet the tweet that I've just done, that would be lovely. Let's have a look. Looks a decent lineup, Connor Zimmerman. Yes, let's have a little look at it, shall we? Let's go on to the Blues. So, lineup, we are looking at Etheridge, Colin, Roberts, Dean, Friends, four at the back. We've got Kiftembeld and Sunjic sitting in the middle, Terrell in the number 10, and then you've got Sanchez and Bella out wide, Hogan in the middle. The question is Hogan going to be able to do it on his own, up front on his own? I'm not too sure, but if you look at that bench, the players we've got on that bench, you've got Pedersen, Clark Salters, San Jose, Gardner, Halilovic, Leko, Jukovic. You've got to say one thing about Blues this season is our depth, our strength in numbers is a lot better. And I'm excited, hopefully, we can see Halilovic actually play, actually get some game time today. So we will have to see about that. I hope so, indeed. My current time stamp is 3 minutes 52. If anyone wants to link up with that, it's from my phone. Thank you, Jamie Lloyd, for the retweet. Paul Fowle, I'm doing very well, mate. How are you? I'm hoping Sanchez is down injured at the minute. Yeah, I'm hoping for a Blues win today. It's been too long, isn't it? It's been too long. I've got a new tattoo. It's very sore. Look how it looks it's actually very bruised, but I've got this, and then I realised no one will ever even be able to see it because it's on the inside. But we move. What can you do? But, got my first haircut in a while because we're finally out of lockdown. So it's not the best. I mean, I just got out of bed, to be honest with you. So it's not looking amazing, but it is what it is. 5 minutes into this game, it is weird seeing Blues playing in this green and black kit, but I do kind of like it. It does remind me of when Manchester United played in that grey kit and then they can never see each other. You think they're going to blend in with the grass, if anything. My question today is it looks like an attacking lineup. Again, there's many changes. Yes, there's no San Jose today. The players are going to need some bottle today, and we can't be giving away the amount of chances we gave to Barnsley because these will punish us even more. Blues putting on a good bit of pressure here, and that's an easy foul there by John Terrell. Could get in the book. but maybe not just because it's early. It was a tackle on Chris Brunt, former West Brom player. Didn't realise he was playing for Bristol City, but there we go. Don't get him on the free kicks, please. I think you will surprise people this. Nah, it's not happening, mate. It's really not happening.
Jersey. I feel like whoever's designed that jersey's had a night out.
Woo! That's what we like to hear, Will. That's what we like to hear. I'm glad you're all good, mate.
Certainly eye-catching.
I hope we get a Blues win for you today as well. Big up the US of A. Joe, get a Blues tattoo one day. One day.
Moving up the pitch.
Thank you for the retweet, Jamie. Right, appreciate it. Yeah, we can't keep a lead at all. I agree. But let's see how we can play today. Karanka seemed annoyed, seemed furious about what happened at Barnsley, and I don't know. I think he's starting to lose faith. He's starting to lose people's faith, and it's worrying because he's very early. But we're gonna have to see. Plenty of space out there. Gonna watch you for the first 20 minutes to see if it's worth buying this time. What buying this? Oh, okay. Yeah, buying the actual Blues thing. Yeah, £10 a game. Every time we play, £10 a game. I always think at the end of the game, why did I pay that money? Have I watched the Warnock? What, the Warnock documentary? I haven't. If that's what you're on about.
Be a man, of course, for many a year. Decade he had captained the Baggies. It's a shrewd acquisition, you have to say, in that Bristol City midfield for this season.
Swino, if you want to jump in and have a chat, Swino, let me know on Twitter in the DMs, and I'll send you an invite link to get on for a little chat, even if it's a half-time one or something. If you could buy one Blues player back, who would it be? Now, this is an interesting question. Oh.
To wriggle his way past the second red shirt.
I mean, it would have to be Che Adams. At the minute, I feel like that's what we're missing the most. Obviously, he wouldn't come back. People say Jude Bellingham as well. Yes, he's incredible. But yeah, it would have been good to have Bellingham for a bit longer before we got rid of him. But I think at the minute, this team, if you put Che Adams in there, it would be a lot more effective. We'd score a lot more goals, and I don't know. I still think there's some. I still think we need to figure out what our best team is, and switch up. Like, we need to address this mental issue that we've got, and the fact that we just panic a lot of the time. So I don't know. There's a lot of things that need to change. Here's a thought: can we play to feet? Well, let's see. Let's see. What do you think about fans returning? As long as it's done in a safe way. I think my thing is the entry. Like, it's you can keep people distanced in the stadium, but it's getting in and out where it could get a bit crowded. Like, there are certain grey areas with this whole thing, and gyms and stuff. I've been in gyms. If you go past after work, like 6 o'clock, it's absolutely rammed. But I think the thing that I want is to get back in St Andrews. I want to get back watching the Blues, but let's just hope we can do that sooner rather than later. If we could get in a Blues game for my birthday's on the 6th of March. If we could get one by then, if I could go back to St Andrews by then, I'd be over the moon. What a birthday present that would be. How old would I be? 26. Jesus Christ, getting on. Now I think Che is good, man. Like you see, he's grown even more since leaving Blues. He had one good season. He went to the Premier League. He had to adapt to that. He had to grow to that level. And then, you can see he's scoring goals now. He's scoring goals in the Premier League. So I don't think it's the case of one good season, because he's a regular Premier League starter right now for a good team as well. Like, Southampton are playing very well. So make of that what you will. Right, I'm actually going to try and pay attention to this. Let's see what we are actually doing. We've just got the ball at the back at the minute. Some strange markings on this pitch. I don't know if they played rugby here or something. Sanchez dropping fairly deep, giving it to Kalan. We're just passing it around the back at the minute, and we need some ideas. I think it's good being patient and that. Like, yeah, we're getting a bit of possession, but we're just sat in our own half, and it looks like Bristol City are happy with that right now. You know, they're sitting back, they're waiting for us to make a mistake, and now we've hoofed the ball up and it's gone straight back to them. So what are we getting from that? You know, we've passed it round the back for a little bit. We've won it back now and lost it again. But we showed no urgency. We were sat back for ages and we're like, okay, yeah, we're going to wait for a chance. We're going to wait for something clear to appear. And then it almost looks like they got bored of that, and then we hoofed the ball up to no one. Like, we ain't even got Duke on the pitch. So, you know, if you're going to take your time, do it in the right way. And, oh, that was so close, George Friend. There was a really good ball that went out wide to the left there, and I thought George Friend was going to get on the end of it. If it was anyone else, they probably would have got there. But that would have been the start of a good break, potentially. But here we are. 5-0 to Bristol City from a Barnsley fan. Yeah. Okay. What was the Barnsley score? Get your predictions down below, guys. Get your predictions. Get them down there.
Rightly brought it back into the centre circle from the offender. Sanchez losing his own balance anyway there, but there's a chance for Blues to take stock and get the ball moving again. No doubt, we've made a better start in the opening 12 minutes. It's just that next phase, isn't it? That was a good example there.
0-0 for me.
Bristol City paying their respects this afternoon to one of their own.
Didn't I tell you last match exactly how it was going to end? Conceded late and lost the game. Yeah, I mean, I said that to JJ when we were 1-0 lost. I said, you can see us doing another Wickham here. And that's exactly what we did. How have you not given up yet, Joe? I ask myself the same thing every single day. I don't know. Every game is a new game, and maybe, you know what I mean. Oh, I just hope it is a case of it needs time, and it's, you know, a win would be huge for us right now, because we're in this poor run at the minute where we don't know what we're doing. We don't have confidence. We need a little bit of a run to help us mentally. And I think we really need leaders in this squad. We've got George Friend back here. I'm not sure why San Jose has been dropped. I think maybe it's too many games in a short period of time. They've given a handball. There's something that's not handball. But okay, get my phone out. Oh, sorry for seeing my bum.
Sweeping up the second ball.
Cover 2-0 up. No.
To get it away, find his target. He puts a big right boot through that towards the end, of course, where the Blues fans were probably misstationed.
Spurs.
All the way there down the N5. Even on Friday night, it wasn't last season. It was.
Oh my God. Kids here. Come here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, what's that? The Blues game. Yeah, what's the game? I think let Mark Morrison go to mistake. Oh, shush. Oh, shush. Okay. It's just a bit, you know, he's a bit fuming with the way Blues are playing at the minute. He's still got it from the Barnsley defeat. I know. It's okay.
space there between the lines. That's why I give the bell. The Blues keep the ball moving. So good runs happening.
Come on then, Blues. Let's do something, shall we? Let's do something, shall we? Oh, hello. Ella, it's gone for one. It's gone for one. It's not. It's not the one. Go on. Hello. No best for me today, just a can of Coke. But I'm sure there's going to want one later, I imagine. To be, oh god. Oh god. I was just about to say, Bristol City haven't had many chances there. They've just had a couple of shots blocked, and now who's going to make the break? We've got Ivan Sanchez first up the field. Has he got any options though? That's the question. He tries to play in home. The pass is intercepted. Oh, go on, get him on. Get him on. Go on, get him on. Good boy. Swansea 1, Luton 0. Ball just screen Premier League quality. Yes, they do. They do, to be fair.
Creativity to this affair and
panicking. Yeah.
Also, maybe found a bit more space. You can see how dangerous both sides can be. After 2 or 3 attempts to try to get a shot at the Blues and get just able to put bodies on the line for them to
Dealing had a ball, the former Blues and Robin striker, of course, here on Blues TV. 17.5 minutes gone, still 0-0 at Ashton Gate.
I haven't got Football Manager at the minute. I need to watch where I'm spending my money. I can't lie. This month for Christmas and everything. I've just bought some camera equipment. But I'm probably going to do my FIFA career mode. That'll come into play this month. Probably in about a week or less.
Charging out and slapping the ball away when it was fired towards them.
And the Blues, let's actually do something here. Neither team's had like a major chance yet. It's been 18 minutes. Hogan's not had a sniff. We've not really been in their box. They've had a couple of shots from the edge that have been blocked, but other than that, it's been fairly calm this game. I just hope that we can score. I can get a win here. Just give about the foul in halfway. Expect to got sacked after 13 games. Sounds like cardboard, mate. I do like that green kit, weirdly. Don't know what it is about it. Spurs, get down. Get down. Is it?
Bristol City left. To keep it in and then foul himself. Blues don't mind if it's stop-start. Suits us certainly more than does the home team.
Yeah, definitely. Again, Blues.
Any better? Is that any better? Let me know.
Towards the midway point of the first half, no goals here. There's been a few elsewhere in the Championship. And St Andrews as well. Coventry leading 2-0 against Rotherham. Quick start there for Mark Robbins' man against.
Is it still bad?
Of course.
Is it still bad?
Leading against QPR 1-0, Preston 1, Wickham 0, and Swansea 1, Luton 0. Stoke 1-0 against Middlesbrough as well.
Okay.
So, few early goals in the Championship in the week where it was being scrutinised, I think, for being as exciting.
Come on then.
terms of goals than it has been in recent seasons.
Sanchez out wide. He's got the chance to get a ball in here. We need to make it good. We need to make it work. Take your time. Oh, he's put it into the back stick. No one's there. That was a dangerous ball, and that's gone out for a goal kick. Tell you what, man. That was crying out for Duke at the back stick, that. He floated it in where he should have probably drilled that. No, if someone was in there at the back post. Yeah, Hogan was at the front post expecting a drilled ball. All good, all good. That's what we like to hear. Thank you for letting me know. Drop a like on the video if you can. I think we need to do that a bit more. We need to get the ball down the flanks. Give it to Ivan Sanchez. Give it to Bella. Get him causing trouble because, like the commentator was saying there, that the fullback wasn't having any of it. 21 minutes played. Do you feel Watford will win the league this season? I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. You know, you've got Bournemouth, you've got Norwich. There's some really good teams in this league. So it's hard to say. I think we're doing all right at the minute, Riley. We're doing okay, but you know, there's not a lot of chances being created for either side. We just had a good opportunity where Sanchez went down the wing and he had the chance to drill a ball in across. He floated it to the back stick instead, but it was a really dangerous opportunity. And I mean, that's the closest either team's got. You know, Bristol City had a chance on the edge of the box that got blocked. And Bristol City are on the attack now. We do seem to be dealing with it quite well. You know, we've got quite a high pressing tactic at the minute. We're closing down players quickly. We're getting back into our shape very quickly. It's just how quickly can we counter. And Friend has not done very well there, but Bella dropped deep in a sort of wing back role. But it's a free kick to Bristol City at the minute. Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell you what's going to happen this game. I really can't. Watford to be runners up to could be. My bet's on Bournemouth on the basis of what I've seen so far. Yeah, they are playing very good football. It's just about consistency because there are teams like Bournemouth that can, you know, hammer teams 5-6-0. And then I personally think Norwich will win the league. I know they've not been perfect this season. They've not been hammering every team when they play them. But I think in with consistency across the season, I think they're going to do it, personally. About the manager situation, I do think we need to give him time. I think he's not perfect. He needs to assess what he's doing. He needs to change certain things. I'd love it if he could make it a sub a little bit earlier in the game. But at the minute, yeah, it's about time. I can't be bothered to keep chopping and changing managers. Like, I think he's a good manager, and we've just got to work with it for a little bit and try and give him some faith, even though it is difficult. Let's have a look at some of the scores on doors right now. Keep an eye on the Premier League as well for my fantasy Premier League team. Ball's been hoofed up. There's a lot of hoofing, you know, which I'm not a big fan of. But when we get the chance, we are playing it on the ground. It's just there have been occasions where we'll play it around the back. We won't see an opportunity to break through, and rather than waiting for that opportunity, one of the centre backs will just hoof it and give it away, and it's sort of pointless, especially when we don't have a man like Duke up top. George Friend needs to clear this. He hasn't. And Naki Wells tries to play a cross into the back post, but no one's there. So let's have a look at the scores. Cardiff City full time. That was Tuesday. Today's Saturday. I need to figure out what day it is. Yesterday, Bournemouth beat Barnsley 4-0. Reading 2, Nottingham Forest 0. Forest not having a great time at the minute. Bristol City 0, Birmingham City 0, Brentford 0, Blackburn Rovers 1. Joe Rothwell with the goal. And Blackburn are a dark horse this season. I'm telling you, they are really a dark horse. Some great players in that squad. Tony Mowbray absolutely killing it with them. Watford 0, Cardiff City 0, Swansea 1, Luton Town 0. Connor Roberts with the goal there. Stoke City 1, Middlesbrough 0. Nathan Collins got the goal there for them. Preston 1, Wickham 0. Tom Barkhausen scoring there. Norwich 0, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Millwall 0, Derby 0. Huddersfield Town 1, QPR 0. Josh Koroma with the goal. And Coventry 2, Rotherham United 0. I always check the Coventry lineup to see if Lee Camp's in goal, but he's not. If you knew what you knew now, would you want Brady and the Sullivans to leave? It's a tricky one, man. Because I was quite young when that actually happened. Still. Floated ball into Bristol City right now. They've got it on the edge of the box. It's a bit of head tennis. Oh, God. Big save. Huge save from Neil Etheridge there. Bristol City, that's the best chance of the game, easily. Bristol City 1-0. It would have definitely been 1-0 there without Etheridge. And there's a ball over the top here to Naki Wells, I think. And Bristol City are having a really good spell of play right now. We need to weather this storm. Sunic doing some good intercepting in the middle of the pitch here. And Blues try to break through, but Bristol City are blocking. We need to move forward. And I tell you what, this game has got a little bit of spice to it now. Ref, let it roll. You need to let it play. Bristol City have got a free kick now, but that was an exciting moment in the game. That is the most that's happened in the whole game in those 30 seconds. Big head tennis. He heads it down to himself, tries to knock it over Neil Etheridge, but he stands tall. He doesn't go to ground quickly. He makes himself big. He comes out fast and he saves it left, and it's cleared away by the Birmingham defence. But that was a warning sign for Blues, and Bristol City have got a free kick now, about 45 yards out. One to float in, and Chris Brunt is standing over this right now. But it's good to have. Okay, it's gone out for a goal kick. It's good to have a goalkeeper like Neil Etheridge that you can rely on, and you're not worried about when the ball goes back to him that he's going to make some sort of mistake or anything like that. You're relying on him. I'm a big fan of that. Would you have Cusack back in goal? No, I like Neil Etheridge. Oh, Joe, let's hope a win today is much needed. Can you please send your wishes to my stepdad, Brummie Phil? He's not feeling too well. Cheers and over missing in. Brummie Phil, what a name. Yes, of course, mate. Yeah, I hope you're feeling better soon, mate. I really do. Hopefully we're all back in the Blues ground as soon as. And I hope Blues get the win for you today, mate. Up the Blues. Who do you think is the best signing this season, and do you think Karanka can turn this form around? I do think Karanka can turn the form around. The best signing is hard to say, but I think it could be San Jose, it could be Neil Etheridge, it could be Halilovic. You know, we haven't seen him play yet. Hopefully we get to see him play a little bit today. But at the minute, I couldn't tell you. Maybe San Jose, because we've not done a lot this season, but you know, a lot of the time he's pinging the ball about. He knows what he's doing. He's commanding in the midfield. He's got a couple of assists already. So I'd probably say him. No, I'm saying I wouldn't have Kujak back. I can't remember what I said, but if I did, yeah, best keeper since round. Yeah, Etheridge is unreal. Why isn't Clayton getting any game time? I'm not sure, actually. We've got an abundance of midfielders. I don't know if he's got a bit of a knock at the minute or anything, but you know, we've drafted in Kifton Bell today. I'm not sure what happened with Clayton. I don't know. Did he get that red card and then he didn't play for a while after that? I don't know if he's fallen out of favour with Karanka. You know, Karanka brought him in as one of the players he worked with at Middlesbrough, so it would be strange if that was to happen. Maybe he's got a knock. I don't know. Noel Dodds is going right, mate. No Dowles even. How are you doing? 30 minutes played in this Blues game, and it's still 0-0, but Bristol City with the best chance of the game. Neil Etheridge, the difference at the minute, keeping it at 0-0. Big throw in here. Blues are used to these. It's gone back out to the thrower to whip it in now. Get rid of it, Blues. Kifton Bell there. Was a little bit worried then, I can't lie. Was a little bit worried, but yes, 30 minutes played. Let's see what we can do. See if we can get a goal for half time. Quick ball out to Hogan then by Etheridge. He tried to keep it low, and there was no chance he was getting that. We're playing all right, Rory. It's very even at the minute. Manchester City 2, Fulham 0. Kevin De Bruyne and Sterling with the goals. Yeah. How did Calvert-Lewin do? 6 points. We'll take that. 1 goal. I'd expect him to be rotated, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. Yeah, I'm not sure why he's not been playing, not been involved. He's not been in the squad at all. Do you think McEachran will be called back up? That's another hard one because we've got so many good midfielders now. Like, it's good to have the option, but I just feel like we're probably going to end up selling 1 or 2 in January. Probably the likes of Crowley as well. When you're looking at the number 10 role. But yeah.
He's put down there on the gas. He's got to throw in a good position.
There's no one to whip that ball into. Terrell's just whipped in a good ball into the box, and you've only got Hogan there and about 3 or 4 Bristol City defenders. So yeah, it's going to be difficult, man. We've got no one there to hold it up. You know, 1 up front, 2 wingers, number 10. It's just we've got to be. Like, I don't know how we break them down here. What sort of system we can play? Big ping out there to George Friend, who will cut inside. And he good play. Oh, he played into Raul very well. He tried a nice little flick there to play it back to Friend, who would have had a shot on goal, but it was intercepted. To Raul, naughty bit of football there. Good understanding between them two. But George Friend showing that he's not afraid to get into the box. Spurs, get down, man. Are Bristol City doing any better? I think it's quite even at the minute. Bristol City have had the best chance of the game so far, but it's fairly even, I'd say. For me, you can't play a 4-2-3-1 with Hogan up top alone. Yeah, I agree. I'll tell you what, it's slightly more entertaining though. There's not a ton of chances, but the football's better. Blues should just stick to a 4-4-2. I don't know. It's not as simple as that. I don't think. But in terms of having 2 up front, Duke and Hogan, you'd think they could form a good partnership. They did it last season, didn't they? 2 minutes to go before half time. Back in a second.
Bristol City looking to try and add something now. This is Semenyo up against Collar. Takes on the outside, he gets the cross in, and Mark Roberts goes to the front post. And that goes out of play.
Whew, bit of a chance there for Bristol City. Whipped in low. It would have been a shame to come back to us being 1-0 down. James BC says we need to sign a striker. Clayton has had a calf injury for 3 weeks, but he's back in training by all accounts. Okay, thank you, Noel. Good to know. Bristol City with a corner now. 10 minutes till half time. Yeah, Chris Brunt on the corner. We know we can put in a good set piece, and they've gone for an interesting corner routine. Confusing one. They've gone right on the touchline, almost pushed out and then pulled back in to try and lose their markers. It's an interesting tactic there, but didn't work this time. Another corner. Get rid of it, Blues. We need to start winning some games, we do. Whipped in. George Friend wins the header there. Let's see if Blues can break now. John Terrell, what can he do? Yeah, he's lost it. Is that a Blues throw-in? I think it is. Come on, John, then. Let's see what you can do. Big John. Oh, I missed Big John's. Does anyone else miss Big John's by the Blues ground? I might go for a... Oh, lost the ball there. John Terrell's kicked it out. Poor that is. Oh, Bristol City breaking through now. He had to win that, Harley Dean, because he'd broken the line of defence. It would have been through. Blues can break forward now as they win the ball back. Oh, God. The passing, man. It's not the one. Hopefully we don't get raided by a cult today. Yeah, I hope so. If you had one transfer, what position you're looking for? It would be a striker all day, all day. A proper all-round striker. Who's clinical? Need it. Naki Wells just had a go there from outside the box, just outside the box, and it's gone sailing over the crossbar. 38 minutes, 30 played. And I think personally, I would take a point away at Bristol City, but yeah, I just think we can't afford to lose today. That's the thing that's going to be going through Karanka's mind as well. Like, it's a difficult one, isn't it? Because we lose another game, people are going to be on his back. We draw another game, people are still going to be on his back. You know, we haven't winning X amount of games, so we need to have that balance, and I think that's there today. I think we're just waiting for the opportunity, trying to stay solid at the back, but we've got an attacking enough lineup to try and get that goal as well. Who though, Joe, for the money we'd be willing to spend? Pixel Bomb. I genuinely don't know, because January as well, it's very, very hard to actually get a player like that. I ain't got a clue who we'd actually buy. Does anyone else? Morning from across the pond in NorCal. How you doing, mate? Come on, Bella. I need a win. Mixed that boat, Fraser. Can we just loan Che already? Yeah. Wish we could have, but he's playing in the Premier League. You know, they paid the money for him. So fair. If Blues played Southampton, we would get slapped. And I'm not looking forward to us playing Man City. Let me tell you that. It's very dark, very early now, doesn't it? Don will only spend 1 mil max. Probably. Oh, love it. Is it sunny? Is it sunny? It's literally dark and cold here. But ooh. Clifton Bell trying to clear the ball there. And he just hit it against the bar and it's come straight back to him. Come on, let's break forward, Blues. We need to just get a bit sharper with our passing. Again, it's gone. Get San Jose in the middle there. Lovely stuff though. I do want to go there. Is that where Stephen Carr has got his bars? The Carr bar. We're looking all right. It's very even at the minute. Bristol City have had the best chance of the game. Neil Etheridge with a good block. But other than that, we haven't really had a shot on target, I don't think. The closest we've had is a ball floated into the back post. I'm pretty sure we ain't had a shot on target, from my understanding. Let's have a look. Bristol. The BCFC stats. Let's have a look at the stats. Yeah, we've had 1 shot, 0 on target. Bristol City have had 5 shots, 1 on target. Possession-wise, it's 53 to Bristol City, 47% Birmingham. Yeah, they've had 2 corners, we've had none. We've made 10 fouls, they've made 4. Yeah, it's like I say, it's very, very much what you would expect at this current time. Let's bring on Hilalovic. Let's see what he can do. What do you reckon? Etheridge being a bit risky with his feet there. I think he just skinned the attacker. Hogan. Ooh, Hogan was doing what he usually does, and that's positive stuff. That's positive stuff because Hogan was actually in. You know, he put pressure on the defender. The defender made a poor pass back to the keeper, and he was almost on it. He put pressure on the keeper. Keeper put it out for a throw-in, and now Blues attack. But that's what he needs to be doing more of. He needs to be doing. That's what Che Adams did, and now Bristol City are starting to panic. You can see it. They've just kicked the ball out of play again for a throw-in. What should have been a simple pass. 43 minutes on the clock. Let's go for it. Let's try and get a goal while they're a little bit nervous right now. It's gone out again. They're on edge. But we seem to be taking our time now. We should be on them. When they're feeling like this, when they're feeling a bit shaken up, confused, not sure what to do, we should be on them. But instead, you know, we've got Harley Dean right now bursting through the middle. John Terrell will free on him, plays a good ball to Bella. Bella needs to try and whip a ball in. There's only Hogan in the box. And that's the problem here. We've got 1 person in the box. He's gone out wide to Sanchez. We've got 2 in the box. He'll try and play it in. We need more options. Pressure on still. They've booted it out for another throw-in. It's in a position where you could take a long throw-in, but I don't think we will. And I tell you what, Etheridge, I just saw the replay of what Etheridge did, and that is cheeky. Because if he does that wrong, it's 1-0 Bristol City. Oh! How is that a foul, ref, man? He's gone for a header. Oh, yeah, because he's holding his head. What a surprise. Gone for a header. Terrible. Okay, good ball in from Colin. Oh, yeah, to be fair, he did hit his head quite hard. He went for the ball, but because he's so short, he hit the bottom of his head. But Bristol City will like that. Bristol City will be happy because that was a good bit of pressure from Blues. A good fight, even though it was a couple of minutes, 5 minutes or whatever, you could see that they were shaky at the back. 1 minute added time.
They have been very kicks. There's been a lot of them. Considered by both sides.
1 minute left to go until half time.
First change on the score sheet. One last chance before the half is out, no doubt. With this scoreline as it stands at the game.
I can't lie, I love a good quaver. I've gone for the cheap option though. First half over 0-0. I've got to say, I'm pretty happy with the first half.
Championship's biggest away defence faces one of the shyest home attacks.
No shots on target from Blues. Same as always. What can you say? But we move.
After this break at half time, Bristol City 0.
Right, that's half time. 0-0. I don't know what to think of it, to be honest. Lee Hinton has just dropped me a fun fact, though. In our 8 away games this season, we have always been drawing at half time. They're a banging crisp, I can't lie. I'll tell you what, I do fancy a beer at the second half. Tom, we're playing all right, mate. But again, it's another case of us not creating enough chances. We've had one chance the whole half. So I think it's just going to be another one of them where, you know, we can bring on the likes of Halalovic second half, anything like that. We've got a number of players on the bench. I think we need to bring on San Jose. We need San Jose. I want to see what Halalovic can do and potentially Duke, but I'm not sure. But we need to create more chances in the second half. I think our manager is happy with a point from this game, you know. But
At half time here, as you can see, Bristol City 0, Blues 0 from the opening 45 minutes, and supposedly if you had to spend 10, you'd probably put it on the sort of score at half time. But I think Blues more content.
So just blocking a lot of people. We've had. I spoke to Fogden about these lot, and apparently they. What did he say? Yeah, he was saying that they come from his streams, but he does not approve.
That's it. We've seen glimmers, particularly from Sanchez down the right hand side. Actually, when
He said they're a racist group who pretend to be Stockton fans. They're so weird. It's great one. He's been happy with a point from every game. He plays not to concede. Winning is only a bonus. He's a boring manager. Well, I mean, he has been playing boring football. He said it's coming. He said it's to come, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Stick Halalovich in the hole. Let's see some creativity going forward. I hope so. But yeah, guys, press the like button if you can, because them like whenever they come in, they always hit the dislike, and we get about 30 dislikes on the video. But it is what it is. Block that as well. I think we've got rid of him. Who was the one that said about being raided by cults? Yeah.
Well, we're waiting the second half here, but most sets of players, most sets of subs are on the pitch to get that half time.
Anyway, let's go back. If we don't secure 3 points at any point between today, oh my God, what's up with you? Hello. Nice.
Thanks.
You doing your hair?
What?
Is that the hair? Or is
Yeah,
it?
for a wet look.
No, I didn't know. You look like something from a. Oh wait, look thing.
Just gonna draw it.
Right there. Cool, right outfit. Where you going?
What?
Where you going?
Shop.
What shop?
Lefties left open.
Oh, okay. He was barking a lot during the stream, weren't he? We had another raid from this racist cult, which was interesting, but we got them all. It's awkward. Oh, sit down, George. Thank you. Bye bye. But yeah, I think if he doesn't secure 3 points before January, I mean, yeah, I think he will though. Hello? It is half time still. Yes. I'm going to take a quick break and then we'll get right back into it. Right, back in a sec. One sec, guys. We have to give Karanka time. Remember how times we conceded at the end of the last season. It does that. I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, I do want us to do well long term because I feel like otherwise we're going to go in this cycle, which is making me want to give him more of a chance. Oh, I need to get the laptop battery. Oh god, you get the charger. It's on 7%. Back in a sec.
Very much league action, the focus of the Blues here at Bristol City. We are awaiting the imminent arrival of the process of players for the second half. If you are just joining us, 0-0 the score. Myself, Jonathan Bell, and Dealey Adebola talking you through the next 45 minutes of this one, where it's very much up to the grounds, but also very much going to form as well. Bristol City struggling to score goals at home. 7 in this ground this season, which is the same as what Blues have at St Andrews. That's scoring problems at home, similar to ours, and of course, we have the joint meanest defence in the league away from home. Alongside Watford just continuing all on the road this season. Let's hope it stays that way.
When I'm not with you. Boom, boom. We got a charger. We're going to make this second half count, boys. Yeah, guys. So my aim on these streams is to get someone on them. I think we're going to have Will Brazier on in the week.
Blues team for you. Etheridge in goal, back four, Colin, Roberts, Dean, and Friend, Shunic and Clifton Bell, the two anchors in the midfield. Bella on one side, Sanchez on the other, and Terrell behind Hogan. A reminder of who makes up the Blues.
I think for Wednesday I'm going to have my old setup back because I'm moving back to my house as well. So I'm going to start streaming again, like a bit of FIFA, a bit of this and that. So should be good. Get Halilovic on. Get him on. Right, they're about to kick off second half now. Matthew Wells and Chris Martin here. Oh. That's not a foul. He literally gives a foul because he fell and grabbed the ball. Oh, George Friend almost got done then. He kicks the ball out for a corner. So, is it Semedo, number 18 for Bristol City, but he's quite tricky.
Take the game. First corner of the second half. 60 seconds in to this period, and the Robins looking for a swift start. Decent ball in as well towards the back post. Maxime Collin, thankfully, is on the
Maxime Collin just cleared the ball off the line. Oh my god, that was a good corner. And Blues trying to break now. And now we can break. We need Sanchez. Sanchez is so slow sometimes. Move, push forward, man. Get down the byline. And it's too late already. You've got to play it into Hogan. Get back up fast. Bella now. George Friend, we're taking our time now. We need a little bit of urgency. George Friend looking for the overlap. A good ball whipped in by Bella, but no one there. It's always the story with Blues, and it's gone out for a throw into Bristol City. We could have done so much more with that opportunity. Does my head in, man. Big clearance by Maxime Collan off the line there.
Time this afternoon, beat, but Colin to the rescue. Here's Hogan.
Go on, Hogan. Plays it out wide. We're in the box. Get a shot on. Or get it in. Oh, he's fell over. He's fell over. It is a quick start to the second half, man. Let me get our American friend in here for a chat quickly.
So far, exciting first 3 minutes. Sanchez with a good tackle. Still 0-0. Blues are rescued here. How long are they going to take with this? Finally, Brown makes himself as an option from that throw-in. All the way back to them there. I think a chance for both teams to maybe take stock. But Bristol City with a great chance. Just a minute into the second half from that corner. Colin on the line to clear. On the counter-attack on 2 occasions, Blues just couldn't maximise the opportunities that presented their way.
You can see how different it is when the ball goes into Hogan into speed. So it's a class different player. He's Sanchez who's tripped over the ball and lose opportunity. He's just getting that sort of.
Bristol City on the counter now. Blues can pick up the pieces. 50 minutes played. We are so slow. We can't counter-attack. Blue Army, mate. Who did you say was our best manager over recent years? Rowett. Rowett was a great manager. Monk did well for us. But probably Rowett, to be honest. He had to go for, like we mentioned in the last stream, if there are certain... We don't know the ins and outs of it, but I think it wasn't for footballing reasons that he was given the boot. Hogan! Oh, I thought he was going to get there. It's a corner, Blues. Oh, I thought Hogan was on the end of that. Ball whipped in from Collan. And Hogan, if that was Duke, it was a goal, but Hogan tries to meet it and he just can't reach it. I think it was just a little bit too high and Mariapple weren't taking any chances. Kicked out for a corner. And it's corner to Blues. Could be our first corner of the game, I think. Are we going to make use of it, Set pieces are our forte at the minute because we ain't got much of a way of scoring. We don't like scoring from open play. Can we get one from this? It's whipped in. Handball! Big handball. Accidental, so I can see why the ref didn't give it. But going by the rules of, the rules have changed, haven't they? The rules have changed, so. Karanka said, play on with it. He was right. There's not a lot you could do. I tell you what, the arm did look in an unnatural position there. Harley Dean racing towards the referee. Karanka saying leave it. You don't want to get yourself booked. Was it deliberate? Was it not? I do not know. We are joined by an American friend of ours called Will. Hold on, let me join you in right now. How are you doing, mate?
How are you, boss? Good to see you.
Oh, hold on. Let me put my sounds muted. Hello.
Glad to meet you. For the first time ever, it's a pleasure. Thanks for having me on.
Not a problem, mate. I'm getting a lot of feedback. My voice. Are your headphones?
No. Yeah, your audio is fine, man. Good to see you.
Lovely. I could just hear myself.
Yeah, I've got you muted on my laptop. I've got you muted on my laptop, so I don't have any feedback on my end, which is good.
Oh, okay. Let's really chat. It's all right. What do you think of this game so far?
Oh man, it's pretty reflective of how they've been playing all season, hasn't it? I mean, it's been really conservative, and they've been really trying to push. But I think, like everything else, Karanka's trying to just input his philosophy, and it's just taken much longer than we, as Blues fans, would hope for.
Yeah. There seems to be. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are losing patience a little bit, but is it one of them where it just needs time to settle in? Because we're shipping a lot of goals at the end of last season. We've sorted that out a little bit. What needs to change for Blues?
Yeah, definitely some time. I think the big mistake that I think they've done up top is that before appointing Ader, it was well, let's just give a manager 6 months, and if they can't string 3 or 4 wins together, then axe them right off the bat. But that's clearly not worked for us in the past 5 years, and we've just got into this habit of getting used to seeing managers come and go. So hopefully with this replacement, it could be more of a long-term plan, which would mean good things for us in the future. I could see us maybe pushing in the next year or two if things stay on the up and up,
I think that is the way that we have to look at it. I think, we've gone through such a cycle of like hiring a manager. It doesn't work out very quickly. We panic. And then after a certain amount of games, we'll sack them. We'll bring in a new one who will help us out short term. And short term, it looks really good. But, long term, it doesn't ever fix anything because we keep going in this cycle. So I think we have to just take it a little bit and suffer for a little bit so that we can be better off in the long run. And we know Karanka, he's got a good record. He's an experienced manager. So hopefully, yeah, like you say, it's a matter of time. And if we stick with him in a year or so, when he gets a transfer window or two, we'll be in a better place.
Yeah, the Borough fans that I've spoken to have spoke really highly of him. They've said that he's really good on his day once he gets them into a rhythm and playing for what he believes in. So, I put a lot of trust in what they have to say. And I thought, well, growing up as Blues fans, we always go through the mill of low expectations or being on the unlucky side of things. But I really think that if anything, this season has shown us there's a lot to look forward to in the future. But I think the biggest thing for me is that once they get fans back into St. Andrews, back into the stadium, I mean, that's a big part of what makes us a successful club. I think I saw an old interview with Tom Ross where he said that Alex Ferguson said that St. Andrews was the toughest place to come and play because the fans make the environment just so hard to win. So I think fans play a huge part in our success.
Yeah, definitely. I think that is something that's more prevalent with us than it is with a lot of other teams. Like you say, St Andrews on its day can be just a cauldron of fire. What I wanted to ask as well is I've seen a couple of people on the streams and stuff from the States and that. I just wanted to know, how did you get into Blues? Did you what made you fall in love with Birmingham City?
My dad is actually from Solihull originally, and he came across the pond when my mum studied abroad over in the UK. So the story goes that she came to study abroad and then came back with a husband. And I grew up watching Blues with my dad. He had the VHS tape of the game where Birmingham beat Stoke 7-0, and I saw that VHS tape when I was really little. And then I saw the game. Well, I was really little. I was too young to remember it, but he had the videotape of when they went to the final and lost to Liverpool on pens. And for me, I remember when they were in the Premiership, and those good years when we were under Bruce and we had some success. And then I remember when we won against Arsenal in the Cup 10 years ago now, how magical that was. And just I remember the effect that had on my dad, supporting them since they still had the terraces up at the stadium when he was growing up. So, it's a part of the fan culture. And I think there's a certain special element of supporting a team that may not have as many trophies as some of the bigger clubs around the world, but has a fan culture that's very deep rooted in history and success. And I think that's what makes a true fan, is being able to stick with a club and through thick and thin. And then when they do have success, like they did 10 years ago, it adds to the element of being in love with the team that you support. So.
Yeah, I totally get that. You're a lot of the time you're wondering, why did I sign up for this? But that's what it's about. It's about going through the. Oh, Bella almost tripped over in the corner there. Going through them. Sorry, I thought we were going to score then. Going through the negatives, the rubbish games like the ones we've been watching recently, like the season we've had. So that when we do get success, when we do get to the Premier League, whatever, it just tastes so sweet. You feel like you've earned it. Whereas I hear, a lot of people that supporting the big clubs, because they expect everything every game, that all they ever do is they feel miserable because they only expect to win every game. And here, like you say, especially when you're down the ground, when you're in the stadium, when you're seeing the same people all the time, it's the little things that feel so much better. And you're surrounded by all these other fans that have been through thick and thin with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I feel for Sunderland supporters because they've really gotten the short end of the stick the past couple of years, especially with their ownership issues that they've had. But like Sunderland, Birmingham are the club for the working people, and there's a lot of deep-rooted history in that. So yeah, a friend of mine once said to me, "Well, you don't become a Birmingham City supporter because you're a glory hunter," and that's absolutely true. But you develop that thick skin, and then, like I said, once they do something really special, it makes the support that you have for them all the better. So.
Yeah, I totally get that, mate. Yeah, it's great to see. It's good to see, like, oh my God, almost went through Togan there. It's good to see so many, fans all around the world as well coming together during this time. And Terrell's in the book. But yeah, no, it's really, really good to chat to you, mate. I've been trying to sort out this audio. I don't know why there's been getting a bit of feedback, but I've sort of made it work. But yeah, good to chat to you, mate.
Likewise, thanks for having me on. It's a pleasure to meet you. Hopefully, once this pandemic subsides, we can maybe make time for you to come to the States, and I can, we can meet up or something. I'd like to see you.
Oh yes, I do plan on going to the States one day. One day, that's my dream. All right, see you later, mate.
All the best. Thanks again. Take it easy, man.
Right. Good guy, Will Heatley there. Yeah, I mean, it's good, like, seeing so many different people supporting the Blues from all around the world. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought they were in there. 60 minutes played. Blues, I think it's always the hour mark you look at making a sub, don't you? Always. And I'm thinking, when is Halalovic going to get his chance? I always have this feeling. I remember one time, hopefully it's not the same, I was in the stands, I was in the railway end waiting for Carlos Costley to make his debut. We just signed him, and he was on the touchline ready to, he was warmed up, he was ready to get on the pitch, and the ball just didn't go out of play for at least 10 minutes. So I was just waiting, and then he finally came on, and he was the most terrible player I've ever seen. So hopefully that's not the case with Halalovic. Hopefully he gets some games on today and shows us exactly what he can do. Bella's had a go. He's had a go. And the keeper had to work there to save it, and that's a shot on target, and it's a corner for Blues. Finally, a shot on target, and it was outside the box. It was a very awkward angle. Bella managed to get it on target, and he could have easily caught out the keeper there. That was a dangerous ball. It was dipping. Keeper had to do well to turn that away. Really good shot from that kind of angle to make the keeper work there. Bella is now going to take the resulting corner. Let's see what we can do here. Set piece goal, please, Blues. And it's come to nothing. Hello. Come on in. Come on in. Woo. Come on in. Come on up. You're going up. Come on in. Up. Up. Oh, Hogan. Come in. Sanchez, whip it in. Whip it in. Oh, is it the post? Is it the post? Big chance for Blues there. Sanchez has just hit the post. That happened in the blink of an eye. Blink of an eye. Oh, really good work from Sanchez there. The keeper was beat. So unlucky. Sanchez again. Blues are on it today. Oh! Sunjic! Blues are on it. Blues are after a goal here. Sunjic has just had a strike. And it was beautiful. It was going right in the top corner. It was curling in the top corner. And the keeper, the Bristol City keeper, has done amazingly there to get a hand to it. But that was a beautiful strike. We ain't had a shot on target all game. We've had two. I mean, if you include the post hit, which obviously you wouldn't, but that's 3 in the space of a couple of minutes. And I tell you what, Blues are on it. We're knocking on the door, mate. We're knocking the door down. We're banging it down. Go on, Sanchez. Get another ball in the box. They're on the ropes here. They're on the ropes. You need the ref to think. They want to throw in the towel. Get Alalovic on with this. Sunjic with another go. Just wide. We are knocking on the door. That would have been very nice from Sanchez. Steve, hope we nick a large one. Late even. Ooh. Chris Brunt's off. Sorrell couldn't take that down. We moved. Oof, that was close. That was very close. Of course, mate. It'd be good to meet people down the ground again. Planning to hop across the pond for my first. Oh, my first game at St Andrews. 12 hours of flight time. I tell you what, I've always wanted to go to America, man. I'm planning to go there at some point. I just need to get the funds to be able to do it. Oh, the camera's gone very blurry. Last 5 minutes is the best we've been all season. Foul on the edge of the box. I think that's a good. We're playing well. We're playing well. We're knocking on the door. We've upped the intensity. Throw some subs on. Throw Halalovic onto this. They're primed for it now. Bella is going to score this free kick. I'm going to turn my phone over because I know he's going to score this free kick. Come on, Bella. Come on, Bella. Oh, he went for the near post. Dragged it wide.
Just going back to the two bookings that we've got, Colin Walker up to the Battle of Wells. It's like a long time ago now, but it's been very stuff since. Of course, to rally the book as well. So those are the game over 2 yellow cards. Just refereeing from John Brooks and said that the things see the light evidence. To whether we should have had a penalty or a suspended handball. The Blues here might just score outright themselves. They're really on top. As Nagy swerves the ball into his own penalty area to clear.
Oh, is he on yet? I don't think so.
Risky, you almost feel like for Blues, but
Get Big Al on. If he wants to win here.
look the better team. Get the opening here. The thing is, if the Blues do get the goals, defensively to see it out, score.
68 minutes played. It's definitely a more exciting game than we've seen before. But is he going to make a sub? Come on, Hogan. Bella's out wide. Hogan tries to give it back to Bella. Unlucky. Bring on Halalovic, please. Please. Now you're going to believe us. We're going to win a game. Nice. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to see. Bit of work to do still. We do have a good record at Ashton Gate, but they've shown that they can be dangerous too. We've had a good spell. We need to be solid at the back still. We're taking more risks. We can see that. We look more entertaining, I've got to say, especially the past 5 to 10 minutes. We need to stay. Oh, Terrell's done well there to keep the ball. Bella, we are outnumbered. We need to... Bella's going to wait for some support. We'll play it out wide. Come on, Blues. Colin out wide. Can he get a ball? Get it into Hogan. Taking too long to sub again, people are saying, but I think someone is due to come on in a second. Here he is. Here he is. He's coming off. Terrell off for Halalovic, like for like replacement. Time to see what the Croatian Messi can do. Let's see what you can do. Let's see what you can do. Come on then. Come on then. 71 minutes. There was a handball shout, but to be honest, I don't know what the rules are in the Championship because it didn't look a deliberate handball. It was from about a yard away, but it was in a slightly Bristol City. It was in a slightly unnatural position, so you could say so. But I don't know if the rule is if it hits the hand, it's a penalty. I think it's only if there's a clear goal scoring opportunity, even if it's accidental. It's only if it's a clear, deliberate handball, otherwise, from what I've looked at. So I don't think it was technically a penalty, but it could have been. Chopping and changing every game is the problem. I know what you mean. It could be. I don't know why we keep chopping and changing. And I think if we're doing it and we're winning and we're getting results, then fair enough. But at the minute, when you do it and you're not getting results, rather than it looking like squad rotation, it looks more like you don't know what your best lineup is. He's gone with 4 at the back here. But yeah, I do think we need a strong system, like one that we know. You know, you could argue that we're unpredictable because you don't know how we're going to line up against you. But I think we need something that we're familiar with personally, that we can switch up. I want to see Halalovic do something today. That's a good knockdown from him. He's had a go. He's had a go. He's dragged it wide. Yeah, it wasn't the best shot in the world. Trying to be a little bit more direct there, but let's see. Let's see. I'm going to keep an eye on him for the rest of this game.
The Championship with Blues in a game when at the moment we are a better team. I have to say Bristol City look out of sorts. Another handball there that Callas survives, and I suppose the referees they keep it. I'll give that one, but probably got even less of a case as to why I didn't give the penalty decision. So he plays on.
Halalovic is on, 75 minutes played, 15 to go. We'd say we'd take a point here, but we've brought the game to them. We've created a couple of chances in the second half. We've definitely looked stronger in the second half. But it would be lovely if we could get a win here, get a goal. Because to be honest, I feel like in the second half, we definitely deserve it. Halalovic here just couldn't quite get to it quick enough. That's poor. Halalovic did look quite slow to get to that. We've been playing well. Second half, mate, we've been playing very well. Last 15 minutes, you know what happens. You know what happens. Okay, another shot on target from far by O'Dowda there. Easy for keeper. I know what you mean, Pixel. We are consistently boring. But today's been a little bit more of an entertaining game. But again, not surprised that it's 0-0. It's been very tight, but that's how he likes to play. That's nice football there. Helalovic, what can he do here? He's got himself into a bit of space. You can see he's got this confidence about him. He glides past players with ease. But I think we just need to let him settle in a little bit. There's going to be people pressing him. Bella, out wide to George Friend here. Back to Bella. Let's get some people in the box. We've got one man in the box at the minute. What can we do? George Friend on the edge again. Bella. Someone get in the box. It's just Hogan is in the box. So it's just going back. Oh, God, Harley Dean. Big tackle from Harley Dean there. There was a poor pass back. And that's just summed us up a little bit there because there was no one in the box. We had no urgency. We went backwards and we almost gifted them a goal from it. Bella tries to whip it across. We need people in the box. Why wait till second half to play like this? I don't know if it's like a reserve, like a conserving energy thing. Like settle them in, get into the second half, and then go for them. I don't know. I'm not sure. But it's like playing quite reserved first half, making sure we don't concede, and then second half being a little bit more risky. Maybe that's just the way he wants to play. 12 minutes to play of normal time. Drop a like on the video if you can, guys. We had some random people in here earlier dislike. Harley Dean. Helalovic. He's got gloves on, of course he has. Nice. Good ball. Now we've got more players forward. Bella whipping in. He's made a bit of space for himself. He's cut back inside. Bit more space for himself. Ooh, he's done all right there. Just couldn't quite get his head on it. I think it was Hogan there. I don't know if it's a corner. Is it a corner? Bella doing his usual chop back inside, making a bit of space. He had the full back on toast there. And Hogan couldn't get to it. Defender cleared, corner ball. We know we like set pieces. We don't like open play. 10 minutes to go. Let's get a goal. Let's get a goal, Blues. Let's get a ball. Let's get a goal. Bella. Yes! Harley! Let's go. Let's go. I told you, we don't like open play. We like set pieces. That is what we need. Come on. And JJ's just been saying, Bella's end product is dire. Well, listen now. Big goal with 10 minutes to play. We need to hold on now. We need to not panic. But that's a big header from Harley Dean. The keeper got a hand to it. A beautiful delivery there from Jeremy Bella. And Harley Dean leaning back. Yeah, gets his nut on it. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. This second half performance has been brilliant. We need to hold on because we deserve this. Duke is coming on now for Hogan, and that's probably, I'd agree with that. Brilliant so far this second half. Let's hold on now. GIF, don't panic.
superb header, great delivery from Bella, right into the 6-yard box where the goalkeeper just didn't want to come out and play. Dean was the authoritative player in that area to hammer the header home, just like he did at Stoke. He seemed like a similar.
Harley Dean. Come on. What did I say? What did I say? I called it. Let's go. Birmingham City 1, Bristol City 0. We always seem to do well there. But we know what happened last game. 82 minutes. We need to hold on for 8 minutes. That's all we need to do. But we know they're going to throw caution to the wind now. We need to be solid. We need to not panic. We need to be composed. And they've got a free kick. It's not going to happen. You know, it'd be great if we could just go 2-0 up, just once, just so we could like not have to worry. But we're 1-0 up, 82 minutes. Big header from Harley Dean. We've deserved the goal. Now it's time to defend. We've defended all game. That's it, actually. We need to carry on how we've been playing. But we seem to drop 15 yards when we go 1-0 up. And I don't know why. But it's mental. Oh, he dropped that. Neil Etheridge saves it. He's lying on it. Count. Do your Lee Camp. He's just had a big shout. He just shouted really loudly. Big grab there from Neil Etheridge. He made sure he kept hold of that. 83 minutes played. We're going to boot the ball up the pitch. We've got to remember that we can't just sit in our own box. We can't. And it's come off the ref there. Twice that's happened in 2 games. Ref's got in the way. Blues, hold the ball now, Blues. Go on. Go on, get there. Get there. Can't get there. He's better than Chris Samba. Harley Dean. He never gives the ball away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely stuff. Drop a like on the video, guys. Let's go. No. Oh, get back, Blues, get back. Bristol City are on the attack down the right-hand side. Whipped in ball there. Neil Etheridge can save that, and he can line it, and he can count. He's giving a handball. How does he give that? And he didn't give the penalty? Watch him score from this now. Hello, Robin's on tour. I'm very nervous. How are you feeling? Very vocal stuff from Neil Etheridge at the minute. He's very, very commanding goalkeeper, which we like to see. Gibson Bell got his nut on it. I tell you what, Etheridge, I'm loving this. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Come on, Blues. Break now. Break. Let's take the pressure off a little bit. Sanchez running forward. We're on the counter-attack. Halilovic. What can he do now? Take it into the corner or something. He's pinged the ball across. And he's found George Friend. It's a good ball. George Friend. And Bristol City. Give it back to George Friend. Pull it back or hold it in the corner. This is good stuff. We never seem to do this. We've got it in the corner. He's hoofed it in the box for what reason? For what reason, I do not know. but we've got a throw in now. This is good game management. Apart from what George Friend did there, is better game management from Blues. Bristol City are going to make 2 more substitutions. They're throwing caution to the wind. They're going to try and get something from this game. De Silva and Bell coming on. How much added time is there going to be? I do not know. Dale, how are you doing? From New York City. We've had a few Americans in here today. 3 Americans, if I'm correct. That's it. That's it. Take it to the corner. Take it to the corner. Use some time, Bella. Don't whip it in, George. George Friend is going for it. He's going into the box. Take it into the corner. Don't get clever. No, Halalovic. Just keep the ball. You know what to do. Bella. Bella's megged him. Bella's megged him. He's going to have a go. Corner ball. He was having a go there. I tell you what, mate, this is the best game management I've seen from Blues so far in a game. We've taken it back the other end. We've confused, and this is the difference. This is the difference between going mad defensive when you go 1-0 up to actually, you know, bringing on a player, an attacking player, like keeping the attacking impetus. We're up the other end of the pitch. We're keeping it in the corner. They're barely having chances. Halalovic. Take it in the corner, Sanchez. We're still up in their half. We're right in their corner. Oh, and now it's time for Bristol City to break. Blues need to get back now. Free kick. Attack is the best form of defence, Kieran. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's exactly what I'm saying. Big difference in... What are we looking at? 89 minutes and a half. Joe Hinton says Halalovic looks calm on the ball. Give it a few games, it'll ruin him. How many added? I'm not sure. Uh-oh. We're about to hit 90 minutes now. But I've got to say, ooh, header from Bristol City there. It's gone over. Take your time. 4 minutes added on. We're into the added time. 4 minutes to 3 points. And what I've got to say today is I think Karanka's managed this game very well. And you know what I mean? I said it earlier, because if we go 1-0 down, if we draw, it's, you know, it's poor. But you look at it, we waited, we took it to the second half, kept it at 0-0, threw it at them second half. We had many chances to score. We hit the post, a couple of good saves from their keeper. We were definitely the better team in the second half. It was tight first half. We've got that goal, and now we've managed the game well, and we need to see more of this formation, more of this game management. And we'll win more games than we lose doing this. Three minutes remain, 91 played. And we need to get the ball up the other end of the pitch, please, Blues. Sanchez, get there. Get there, Sanchez. He's done well. He's kept the ball in play as well. Yes. Come on. Make them get back. Make them give them some work to do, man. Don't give the ball away. Okay, it's hoofed up the pitch from the keeper. Duke, got to win it. Got to win it, Duke. Still got the ball. Clifton Beld loses out. He's won it back. And it's off the player for a throw into Blues. Almost 92 minutes played. 2 left. We're managing this game differently. I'm telling you now. How has Halalovic been? He's looked composed on the ball. He had 1 shot, went wide. But when he gets the ball, he does look composed. He can glide past players. And I think there's more to come from him. It's up there. The good thing about this, we're watching it, it's up there into the pitch. And I haven't seen Blues do this for a long time in the sense of keeping this like attacking impetus while we're winning. In the sense of like, they're not, usually we're 1-0 up, they're having tons and tons of crosses. They're overloading us. But they can't get out of their own half right now. I'll eat my words in a minute. But right now, we're blocking, we're putting our bodies on the line, we're pressuring them, we're pressing them. We are winning the second balls, like he's just said. And we've got the ball still. They've not. It's still. We're doing this the perfect way. We're looking like a good side. Get it up the pitch. Just over a minute to go. 70 seconds. Just hold on now. Get it in the corner. We've still got the ball. He's chasing his own header here, Sanchez, and it's a throw in to Bristol City. They've got 1 minute to get it up the other end of the pitch. Great determination there from Clifton Beld. I agree, David. Totally agree with you. Rip him. Time to rip him now. That's a foul. Free kick to Bristol City. It's in their own half. It's clever. Gives us time to get back. Just 35 seconds to go plus the extra added time. Make sure you subscribe, guys. Hit the notification bell. I'm going to be uploading a lot more in the next week or so and continuing from there. But it's great to see so far. 15 seconds left. We need to win this header. We need to get it out. They've got it on the edge of the box. Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no. Big block there. Big block. Get rid of it, Blues. This is nervy. This is nervy. Clifton Beld threw himself at that. Bella tried to clear it. We've won a game. We did a thing. Get in there. Big win from Blues there. You've got to say. Huge win. Big win for Karanka that was because, you know, the pressure was getting to him a little bit. But he's shown that this is a good formation. We can play football. We didn't look too bad. Even at half-time when we didn't have a lot of chances, we looked a little bit more. Harley Dean with the winner there. We just looked a little bit more exciting. Second half, we went for it. We threw it at them, and it was a Harley Dean header from a Bella corner that won the game today. He's done well all over the pitch today. Solid at the back, got us the goal, and it's 1-0 Blues. Where does that take us in the league? We'll have a look at the full-time results. Big win for Blues that was. Huge win. Reading 2. Nottingham Forest 0, Birmingham City 1, Bristol City 0. We always seem to beat these at their ground. Brentford 2, Blackburn 2. Blackburn scoring late on there. Cardiff 1, Watford 0. Swansea 2, Luton 0. Stoke 1, Middlesbrough 0. Preston 2, Wickham 2. Wickham were winning until quite late on there. Norwich 2, Sheffield Wednesday 1. And 2 late goals from Norwich there to win it. They do look solid this season. Derby 1, Millwall 0. Derby actually getting a win. That's interesting. Coventry 3, Rotherham 1. And Huddersfield Town 2, QPR 0. Let's have a look at the league table. Where does that leave Birmingham City? That pushes us up to 16th with 19 points from 16 games. We're still, you know, it's not perfect, is it? But we really needed that away win today. Really needed that win today. I think what we've seen from the tactics of Karanka, the lineup was nice. We like to see that. We've seen Halalovic come in. We looked attacking, but still solid at the back. Yes, we didn't create a lot of chances in that first half, but you've got to say we waited it out. We managed the game well. We kept it tight at the back, and we got a deserved win. And I think that's a very deserved win. That's the best second half performance I've seen in quite a long time. I can't remember You know what I mean? Like in terms of getting that goal and seeing the game out, they barely had a chance after we scored, and that was a big difference from the Barnsley game, where they were absolutely all over us and we fell apart. That's a huge, huge win for Karanka, that is. Let's go 1-0, full time, guys. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. And I will see you very later. The stream was behind. Okay. All right, guys. Yeah. I'll see you again on Wednesday, where hopefully we'll be getting a guest on. So it'll be a little bit more interesting. But big win for Blues. Go out and celebrate. Keep right on.